Hello everybody, this is Mr. Storm and welcome to video 3 in our 3-part series that is teaching you how to set up your classroom for remote learning. In this video, we are going to bring everything together and I'm going to show you how to take that meeting that you set up and the recording that you made of that meeting and put them both, the meeting link and the recording, on your Canvas page so that students can get access to that whenever they want. Doing it this way, students won't have to go to any other software other than your Canvas page in order to see your video or click on a live meeting link to take them directly to Google Meet. So let's talk about how we set up our meets. If you used Google Meeting and just did it through here, that's one way of doing it. My preferred way is to do it through the calendar. That way you can create a bunch of meetings in one session. You can say, hey, I want to create my second period and I want to have that repeat every Monday and Wednesday for 10 sessions. So that way I'm just automatically creating a bunch of meetings at once and I don't have to go in and manually do them on my own. The other great thing about doing them this way is what I can do is I just click on the meeting itself. And then in here, I have this meet.google.com URL. This is the custom URL for my Google Meet. If I copy that, Control C, or if I click on this copy conference link to clipboard, then I can go directly into Canvas, which if you notice in Canvas, there is now an update where they separate your published and unpublished courses. This is pretty fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to go into an unpublished course that I'm working on, and I will go into my modules here. And I've already created a page called Video Links, so I'm going to click on that. And inside this page, I'm going to add that link. Now, one thing that's really important to note, this meeting on this date is different from this meeting on this date, which is different from this meeting on this date and this meeting on this date. So you need to make sure you put in a link for each date in your Canvas page. You can do them all at the top of the term. That way the students have them ready to go. Or you can wait until the day before that session starts and post that link somewhere where they can find them. It's up to you however you want to do that. So I'm going to say Wednesday, what is it, 29th? Yeah, 29th. Wednesday, July 29th. And then I will put the link in there. Now students will be able to click on that and it'll take them directly to that session. I can even put the time here. I can say, 10 a.m. so that they know, hey, at 10 we're starting. Okay. Now let's say I've already recorded that session and I want to upload that recorded video directly underneath this link so students can see it. So let's say they're watching this on Friday and they want to see what we did Wednesday in class. Well, luckily this is extremely easy. When you go into Google Meet and you record your sessions, Google Meet automatically puts them into your Google Drive. So notice I have a couple of sessions here. It will create a new folder in your Google Meet called in your Google Drive called Meet Recordings. And when you go in there, you can see that there are some files in here. Now there are 2 video files and 1 text file. This text file is it's the chat from that video session. So this text file is going to actually, I can embed that along with the video if I wanted to, and students can scroll through the chat and see what was said in the chat. If I just want the video itself, then those are there as well. Now, in Google Drive, it's probably best, if you look here, they're named with the unique code and the date and the time that you recorded it. It might be a bit difficult to see what these are supposed to be. And I really don't want the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that chat file. And I'm going to record this, or I'm going to rename this to, say, A to WED 29. That's what we'll do. just to make it easier. You know, I would, if I were you, I'd come up with a naming convention like that so that you can see the difference between your recorded sessions, and it's easier. Okay, so once you have organized that, make sure it's all good, then you can come back here to your Canvas. And what you want to do is click this button called Google Apps. This button will pull up your Google Drive and allow you to find that file and embed it directly into your Canvas page. Okay, so let's scroll down and find Meet Recordings. And I can see right there, A2, Wednesday, 29th. That's the file I want. I'm going to click Embed. And it's going to embed my video into my, my Canvas page here. Let's scroll down and click Save. And let's take a look at what this looks like from the teacher's perspective. Okay, perfect. And here I can just click and it will play my video, my recorded video from that session, and play it out. And students can watch the recorded session back on another day. So, conceivably, if we were doing it this way, then I would just have, Wednesday, July 29th. And then below that, I'd have, Monday for the next, and you could do that. One thing I think I'm going to do is in my modules here, I already have a weekly breakdown for what their learning objectives are for that week, right? So in this breakdown, I'm going to say, what am I learning? Why am I learning this? How will I prove I've learned this? And this is what they're going to be doing each week. I think below these, I'm going to put the links to those videos and actually put the videos themselves. That way they can see what happened in class, and it's all in one contained area along with their learning objectives and what they have to do for the week. Anywho, that's about it for me. Hopefully you see that this is an extremely easy way of setting all this stuff up. Really, the process is simply open up your Google Meet on the calendar. Open up your Google Meet on the calendar. Record your session. Once you're into that session, hit record. And when you're done teaching, turn off the recording. And then, I don't know, about 10, 15 minutes later, your video will be ready to embed into your Google page or into your Canvas page. And then you're done. So I know it's a couple extra steps from just teaching in person, but remember, we're doing this because we want to keep our students safe and we want to provide them with high quality education, even though they're at home. So the more work you can put into this now and the easier you can make it for them, the better result you're going to get from your students in return. Okay, that's it for me. Hopefully this series was very helpful. Hopefully you got what you needed out of it. If you have any other questions for me, or if I missed something completely important, you can always email me and I will respond. Or you can ask me in person. Okay, thanks for paying attention, and I will see you next time.